The following episode is dedicated to our loyal listeners in Ramalley, Wiltshire.
Welcome to the Steez. I'm Jimmy Taco.
And I'm Jezbot.
And we're here again doing another Steez.
It's
That's exactly what we're doing. It's
exactly what it says it is.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Bringing you entertainment.
For over 6 years now.
Yeah, is it?
Well, I'm not great at maths.
No, I know that about you. I'm not great at maths either. Maybe we can talk about that as one of our topics because we're back to homeschooling.
Yeah,
that's right. Daddy's a teacher.
Something that's not going to go away.
Not the best teacher in the world.
I
don't have the best.
A lot of free periods, isn't it?
Yes.
Just go out.
Yeah. All right. Yep. Go. Good 10 minutes exercise on Minecraft. Go run around the world for a while virtually. Yeah.
Learn
Special
those
exercise.
important skills.
Coding.
Sitting.
Wasting time. Yeah. I do want to talk a little bit about games machines. I want to get your advice at some stage.
Well, we can write that down.
Add that to the list.
Games.
Well, let's not delay any longer. Let's get into the episode, shall we?
I think we need to.
I think we have to.
I think we need a little bit of a.
I think that's what
pep
comes.
up.
I think that's what comes next after the intro.
Right,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Segments.
Let's get into it.
Sure.
Bloody
That's much better.
homeschooling.
Yeah. You must be a pro by now.
No, I've almost fucking given up by now.
You
'Cause
need some training.
This is the third time I've done grade 3. Or is it the fourth?
How many times did you do it the first time?
I did it personally once.
Right.
Then I did it for Audrey, where I did all her assignments and her projects and
So
whatnot.
that's two.
2, and then Mason now in the Lockening. I'm the teacher,
Again.
and they're doing measurements on a tape measure.
Yep.
Centimeters. How many centimeters is this? But what they're teaching the kids is how long is a match, right? How long is a piece of string?
Right.
And it's got on the diagram a picture of a ruler, and it's got a match which starts at about
0.
No, it doesn't start at 0. It starts at about 5 centimeters.
Okay.
Off to 12 and a half or
Yeah.
12 and 1/16
Okay.
if it isn't soaking wet. And what I was, yes, okay. So it does give you the exercise of like a measurement's a measurement. It doesn't matter where you measure it from. It's still the same fucking.
I always start at 0 though.
That's what I was saying to him. I said, now look, Mason, in the real world, right? You see builders, you see Jezbot with his tape measure. He never goes in and starts at 4.1
No.
to get an accurate measurement. Start at 0. I said, so this is not really the way we do it.
Look,
in the
I'll
real
accept
world.
a 0 or a 100 mil.
Okay.
And let's start talking about millimeters, please.
Shall we?
everyone. Yeah.
No, what?
That's way
what
more
do you got
accurate.
What do you got against
Centimeters?
CMs?
I've never liked the CMs.
What about your 30 centimeter ruler, standard school rule?
Well, it's just millimeters seems a little bit more effective and precise.
That's coming from a builder's perspective, right? I'm just from your standardized measurers field, where I just go, for example, how long is a match?
I would say about 55 mil.
Okay, so because you're saying mil, because if it's not spot on the centimeter, then you're gonna need an accurate
Look,
millimeter.
There's a reason why you shouldn't be a teacher.
Tell us. Tell me. Because I'm not one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the teachers saying? Do they want to get back into it?
I texted the teacher and said, look, I don't know how it is for you, but homeschooling isn't really as convenient as it has been in the past for me this time. I have to get work. I'm not getting handouts this time. I got to work, so he might not attend sometimes. And she texted back going, don't worry about it.
We don't really teach them anything anyway.
Well, I'm not qualified.
Primary schools just should be just the hangout.
They're eating apples.
Throwing apples at the back of teachers' heads.
Yeah. Drawing apples. Apple-based.
Apple bobbing.
Yeah. Apple-based education. But like, we all know that I'm just a temporary guy. I'm the call-in. What do you call it? The substitute teacher. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm the substitute. Students never had respect for the substitute teacher.
Never.
You remember? I remember in year 9, we got a substitute teacher in. Mr. Fabula had to go away for a week.
Right.
I think he went up to the Mallee with Kanga. And we got a substitute teacher in year 9. It's safe to say that year 9s are...
The rattiest.
Well, I was going to say... And it's just how it is, right? Boys' school, it's just how it is.
Yeah.
This guy came in and we gave him...
The full service.
Oh, there's the full package, man.
Yeah.
Right?
From
You're a
soup,
felcher.
shoes.
Yep. Okay, guys, here, how about we open our textbooks? How about you fucking open your textbook, you fucking dickhead?
Who said that?
Yeah. He didn't. He did. You. Who? Or they're calling the roll and it's, different people are calling out, who?
Yeah.
And then we all just take up the gag, Anyway, as it turns out, he fucking cracked the shits.
Yeah.
Like we drew him, we
Drove him insane.
Drove him to his limits.
He was probably like a 25-year-old dude just out of university.
Yeah, he was. He was 25, soaking wet, right? So, fuck, that's it. Cracked the shits. Said, that's it. I'm going to go tell the bloody
School captain.
school rector. I'm going to go rector?
Straight to the rector.
Sure did. Straight to the rector. And went and dobbed on us. Then the next day, he didn't come back to class. We were just like, oh, what's going on? Oh, we're fucked.
He was crying.
We're fucked. He would have been. And then the rector came in and goes, what have you done? He's fucking... This is the next day. He's had a mental breakdown and he won't be teaching anymore. He quit for life. This is how kids feel about the substitute teachers.
Right.
Okay? I feel like I'm getting that shtick from
your kids.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I have no school authority. I have parenting, home style, go to your room, bedtime, dinner time authority.
It's such a bold choice to become like a year 9 teacher.
It is. It's a risk.
It's
a risk. High risk. But like I was saying, they don't have respect for me teaching styles, right? So I can say, have you done your work? Yeah. I don't know how to check up on it. I don't know. And then the other thing I was thinking is that they're going to naturally progress to the next grade.
Yeah, you got to know that one too.
But in the time that they've had off, which is like 6 months a year so far, of like homeschooling, so the things that they didn't learn, and then they go to the next class, they're not going to learn grade 3 stuff in grade 4. Nah. So do they just skip that?
Yeah. Look, it's just as well, none of it's going to be relative to their lives, or relevant, rather.
Yeah.
There'll be new ways of learning, new ways of teaching, new brain implants.
Yeah, outdated theorems.
Yeah, outdated books.
That's true.
Some of those books that we were bloody having to read.
Avanti.
They were so old, man. Like
they were
from the 70s.
Yes. Yeah, you'd get it. You'd get it. You get an old textbook and then you turn a page and it'd say, Bob Hawke's a prick. It's like, Bob Hawke? Man.
You find your older brother's names in the books.
Yeah.
And you're going, okay, so the information hasn't changed. No updates.
These pages are perfectly clean and never been opened.
Oh, definitely full of COVID.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, no textbooks anymore. There's no textbooks.
Oh, good.
There's no pencils.
How do you take notes?
You don't.
Right.
You don't.
No extra thought. You're not allowed to write down any extra ideas.
Okay, kids, get your laptops out, and I'm gonna send you the lesson plan now. Any questions? I'm up the front. You just fill out the little. You just tick the boxes. That's pretty much what it is. It's
Right.
Survey says.
Tick a box. Wow.
Wow,
that's an easy way to get through school.
I don't see why.
I'm good at multiple choice because they always put in a ridiculous one.
Think about this. I could go winkety wink wink during the test over to Johnny in the far right corner and say, email me a screenshot of your page so I can just copy your answers.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, we had tap and go.
Oh, Morse code.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Question one. Give us a question one. C.
I want to give you the answer. So to question one. Yes. And then we're going for C. Trapper.
Who's tapping? Everybody stand for the father rector.
Anyway, what a waste of bloody time.
Oh, it's just easy to cheat the system now, mate. It's just easy to cheat. It's just too easy to cheat.
Seems weird. Like, what's the reading? What do you call that? When you have to
levels?
The books, the recommended
Scholastic,
recommended retail book list.
Because
I was talking to a mate that's a bit younger, and he didn't know what 1984 was, like George Orwell.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. And then we had to read. There was a standardised book that we had to read. Yeah.
But it just makes me wonder, like, when you're watching the COVID footage, and you see COVID 1984, wouldn't you go, "What the fuck is that?"
What is that? Oh, what does that mean?
Yeah.
What's the gag? Yeah.
Look it
Can I
up.
be in on it?
So I'm going to get him a book, get him a copy.
I might even have a copy for.
Oh, really? I wouldn't mind you having a look.
Yeah, I'll have a look at that before we go.
Yeah, thanks. Right. I'll put that on the list.
Do you think you'll read it?
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah?
Yeah, why not? What else are you going to do?
Okay. How many movies do they make of that?
I'm
Is
not
there an
sure.
audio book?
I think
Do I have to read it? If I listen to the audio book, can I tell people I read it?
I think every movie has taken something from that book.
And in the future, when you do audio books, you go, yeah, heard that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. This is my bookshelf. You wouldn't have a bookshelf.
I tell you, I just had an idea.
Sure.
Audio books.
Yeah. So it's been done.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
It's great, but how do we get some fries with that?
Snoop Doggy Dog reading it.
Well, you could do that. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's
like
pitch
the GPS.
bender. You
It's
could
the
change
GPS
it.
thing.
But I like the self-animating book. So it makes a cartoon along with it. So as you're listening to it, you also get a bit of a visual.
bit of an imagery. Yeah, it does help, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you do need that because it's not like a podcast. It's quite
Reading.
different. No, the audio books.
Right.
It's different.
Yeah, so like a radio play.
Radio play is a good idea. Do they do radio play audio books?
I think we're getting off the subject.
Are we though?
I thought we were talking about high school.
Well, we were. We were talking about the books, but
that's
you're
right.
saying what's
I
the
can't keep
books?
track.
What's the books that they read? Don't know. They won't tell me. I'm not involved in there. I don't know.
Education, apart from when you have to
I
do
am
it.
the teacher, but I haven't been briefed by the principal, if you will.
Haven't been brought into the office and
No.
had a good old sit down.
You know, if they're going to do interviews for teachers, shouldn't they interview all of us and get us in there and see if we're able to do it? Because if somebody comes in there, they go, look, we're gonna just run through the things, the classics. You got your maths, you got your English, you got your this.
History,
and
science.
if the teacher goes, the maths, you go, right, you're fired. Your son can come in. He can come in.
It sort of is trying to say that, anyone could do this job. Just here's the manual.
It's like DJing.
Right.
Anyone can press buttons.
Yes.
That's right.
Interesting.
Is it though? All right. Yep. All right. Homeschooling. Back to it.
Yep. Another one.
Got another project due. Better get it done. Shall I?
Yeah, you better get started.
Yeah. So we've got Sean Enough on the Zoom. How you doing there, Sean Oss?
G'day.
Yeah, welcome back, mate.
He's started. He's got on the Zoom.
Yep, thanks for having me. Yep, back once again in the land of latency that is Zoom appearances.
Sure is.
But it's good to be back.
I was thinking they had a whole year to fix up the issues with the latency issues, but
Look, man,
technology hasn't advanced.
It's the bloody NBN, It's going to take longer than a year to fix that debacle.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're still bloody talking about it. But yeah, no, it is what it is, isn't it? It's not too bad to be in the comfort of the old loft and be chatting amongst the likes of yourselves. It's
and
it's
also
quite
with
the honour.
you.
So thanks for the call.
Yeah,
no worries.
But best be warned. I had a twirl for breakfast.
A twirl.
And I bet, yeah. And I'm glad that that you didn't judge me for that, because I thought about that. I was like, geez, am I actually doing this? I'm having a cuppa, and it's Sunday. Fuck it, I'll just have a little fun-sized twirl.
Oh yeah,
and
they are.
And it comes to my attention.
Hey, it is a fun size, isn't it?
Oh well, this is my next point. But my first point is that I wanted to make is that I didn't want that to get confused with. I actually remembered that I'm pretty sure that meth heads refer to when they do meth as having a twirl, like having a twirl on the devil's trumpet or something like this. And
okay.
and that's not what I did for breakfast. I had a Cadbury twirl, and
which is almost like
I tell
a
you
Twix,
what, it's not. I guess it's the same shape as a Twix. So like in the scheme of all things, it's pretty similar. But if you're getting down to the nitty gritties, it's completely bloody different. One's got biscuit, one's finely layered, wispy, it's like a flake wrapped
layer
in
upon
plastic.
layer upon layer.
I mean chocolate.
So it's more like a flake.
Which brings me to my next point.
It's more like a flake, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, well,
but
that's
less
right.
flaky.
But less flaky. It's all wrapped up and housed in the comfort of a chocolate cone, a chocolate home.
Yes.
And but what I wanted to say is, because I mean, I've spent a bit of time dissing out fun-sized products from especially Cadbury. There's companies of similar caliber, and what they're trying to pass off as fun size these days. It brings me to dismay sometimes. Not quite to tears, but to dismay.
Well, do you think that fun size should actually be 10 times bigger? That seems like way more fun.
Exactly. That's right. It's just, this is the dichotomy that we live in today. It's like it's representative of the sort of the brain fuck world we live in today.
Oh, right. Yeah,
it's like give a kid the smallest, little,
bars.
shittiest bit of chocolate, but tell the kid it's fun size and watch them gobble it up, But I don't ever remember being that dumb. Kids are smarter than that. They know that fun size is smaller than snack size. They fucking know.
Okay, so
but anyways,
well, you're moving. What is snack size? Is snack size bigger, or is it even smaller again?
Well, snack size, I think they've phased it out even. Snack size was like an intermediate size between fun size and full size.
Right.
Yeah. I think it actually constituted a snack. I think fun size is kind of like, it's just the idea of eating chocolate. It really it's the taste of chocolate and then it's gone.
Yeah, well, I was thinking, remember Chocolate Mates, the really little squares of chocolate covered caramel? And that's, how much fun are you having that then? If fun size is... Do you see what I'm saying?
They are. They're quite nice, but you spend the most of the time picking them out of your teeth and regretting eating them. Like, it's this... that I have this, I think it's part of the love affair, the hate-love relationship you have with sweets, especially like hard-boiled sweets, when they're so deliciously tasty and you just want to enjoy them more, but then chewing it is really dangerous. You don't want to go biting willy-nilly into a hard boil. But you're trying to get the flavour, but it's just like trying to walk this fine line between not chewing and like sucking and then,
and swallowing.
It's like...
I think hot tip from Jezbot just over here with the sweets.
Discipline.
You can always just chuck your bag of hard-boiled mates or whatever, just in the microwave, just for a few seconds.
Is it?
Well, you just heat them up a little bit.
Really?
Easy to chew. Well, you could imagine, like, when you've had them in your pocket all day, way easy to chew.
Yeah,
let's skip that step and just put it straight into the microwave.
So, hot lollies is what you're talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Just
I can vouch for this. I used to do it with the fun sizes. You'd get a fun size Mars bar, give it a little bit of a zap. It's delicious.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I reckon I don't know if I'd trust my microwave to destroy the fun, Because if I put it in there and I went like 12 seconds and it's clearly it's a 10-second interval.
Can't overdo
it. What's your standardized melt that contains the fun within still,
That's right. I think it'd be very specific.
Yeah.
It would vary from microwave to microwave, and you'd have to it'd be a bit of trial and error involved.
And work your way up. Start at 2 seconds. Then build up to 4 seconds. And don't start at 12
that's right.
seconds.
Okay.
Don't be an idiot. It reminds me of the Bill Hicks joke. It's like there's every drug you ever hear about, every story you ever hear about drugs is bad. He's like, same story on the news. Man on acid, thought he could fly, jumps out of a building and dies. He goes, the guy was just dumb. He's like, if he thought he could fly, wouldn't he take off from the ground first, see if it worked out?
Yeah, that's true.
You don't see ducks waiting to get elevators to the top of Empire State Building to take off from there.
Yeah, it's funny you should,
say
that, because I thought about jumping off a building when I woke up this morning, so...
Oh, no. Are you okay?
I'm all right now, yeah.
Oh, that's
good. It's good.
That is good. You can fly. Those beautiful, pretty wings of yours. But yeah, no, bloody... it brings me to my point, though, because I have dished out fun-sized chocolates and whatnot, and I had one of these fun-sized twirls, and I was really impressed by it a couple of days ago, and I thought, you know how sometimes just, for whatever reason, something might just taste better, you know? It just catches you in a good moment. You're like, that's good. Anyways, I had another one. They're better. They've done something. They've actually improved on the old fun size. And I have to, like, this is like, I'm not here for, I don't like marketing or advertising these big companies, but I have to give credit where it's due.
Okay.
And I've dissed out a lot on these companies for pulling back on the fun size. And it seems to me that they've actually given back a little bit to the twirl front, and a tip of the hat to them. You know,
that's what, 5% more fun?
Oh, at least.
Okay.
At least. I reckon I experienced 10 to 12% more good times.
Okay.
And look, we've said on the podcast in the last segment or so, like that, where it's not beyond us to say sorry when we've messed up. You know, you came pretty hard at fun size, but you've seen the error of your ways, and you're man enough to admit it.
So
absolutely.
The other part of it is that how'd you go? Did it fill you up? Is it a hearty breakfast?
Oh, not at all. I wouldn't recommend it. It's definitely, I don't know where it rates on the food pyramid.
It's somewhere around the Cocoa Pop level.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, I think it's but I guess if you ate enough of them, you'd get your glass and a half of dairy cream milk.
Okay.
Do
you know one thing I noticed, actually?
Do you know what it sounds? It does sound like.
Just sorry, on that
your
tip.
Big chocolate.
Yeah.
You are a bit of a shill here.
It does. But on that tip, like I am, and I've been sort of paying them a bit of cred, a bit of respect in this segment. But what I have noticed is where they have been pulling back, they have reduced the size of the Cadbury chocolate bar so much so as that it actually doesn't contain a glass and a half of dairy cream milk anymore. Yet they still convey that on their logo that somehow if you bought a block of chocolate you were getting your glass and a half, like that was in some way sound dietary advice.
Yeah, that's it. So now what? You eat a fun size and you go drink a gallon of milk to equalise it out.
Got to get that dairy.
Got to get that dairy.
Yeah.
But I've recently made the jump with the cereal. I got the kids during lockdown. Got them a box of chocolate bloody cereal.
A Cocoa Puff, not a Cocoa Pop.
Yeah. Cocoa Pups. Pups. You just scoff it down. You get nothing out of that. It's a treat. It's a tasty treat. Anything that you could, if you don't pour milk on it, and you can eat it straight out of the box.
What's the Aldi's brand of Snap, Crackle and Pop? Is that Snup, Crunkle,
and Pap? Snap, Crunkle, and Pap.
That'll do it.
Sounds like a medical procedure.
It does.
Some of those cereals are wild. Have you seen what Americans classify as breakfast cereal is crazy. Like they sell them in Australia but they sell them at confectionery stores where you can buy
don't they?
International sweets. Yeah.
I've never gone out and tried your old bloody Lucky Charms or your traditional American brands.
As far as I've gone is Fruit Loops, I think.
Yeah, I remember going to the movies in my teens and going, I'm going to go to Coles, and instead of getting popcorn from the bloody expensive kiosk, I'm going to go up to Coles and get myself a bloody box of Fruit Loops, my first Fruit Loops.
Yeah, there you go.
Got about a handful in.
Yeah, they're rank.
They're cack. It's cack.
Yeah, I know. I never liked them. What fruit are they based on?
Well, this is it. Faux fruits.
Oh yeah.
There must be a faux fruit. There must be a faux fruit tree somewhere.
But you're neglecting the key ingredients. Is the dairy.
Green,
the dairy.
purple.
You got to have the milk.
Oh, the dairy.
The dairy. Yeah, you got to wash it down with something. I guess I'm going to go to the supermarket on the way home and get some bloody cereal.
Yeah, I think I might too. So do this experiment at home. We go cereal in the bowl, ka-chink, ka-chink, ka-chank, and then we get the milk, splish, splash, splosh, straight on topsos, right?
Yep.
Trying different methods of mixing the milk with the cereal to see if it makes the cereal better.
It's alchemy.
It is. So you put the cereal
Has anybody put the milk in first?
Yeah, milk first, cereal second.
That's absolutely off base. It's not right.
But for best results, the results...
No, that's crazy, isn't
It
it?
is crazy.
For best results, you get the perfect ratio of 1 cup cereal to 3/4 of a cup milk, and as you're pouring them into the bowl simultaneously, that got the best taste. So said he.
Wow.
I just don't want to live my life. I don't want to start my day with that level of...
Experimenting.
Yeah, it's just like live loose, I think. Have at it. Have at the cereal bowl, just with as much or as little milk after the cereal is in the bowl. Like, randomly choose.
That's right.
Yeah, go on.
After all.
That's it. It's making me infuriated.
That's the point. I'm agreeing that the point of cereal is to get up and go.
Yeah, okay.
That's...
So folks, get up and go.
Otherwise, you'd make an omelette.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right. And if life throws you eggs, make an omelette out of it.
And life's like a box of chocolates too, but fun size. Well, that's great, Sean. Thanks for
it's all
sharing
fun,
that.
It's all fun.
Yeah, every time you're on the show, you make me fucking hungry, man.
Oh no, I'm just unoriginal. Got no ideas, so I just talk about the last thing I stuck in me gum.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Ooh,
Hey,
that could get you in a sticky situation.
do you have a bar of chocolate or any chocolate within arm's reach right now? If you're just looking around your office there, what's you got?
Oh, I have a wrapper.
Oh yeah, that'll
There's
do it.
evidence.
Just have the wrapper.
What do you got?
That's the Twix.
This is the.
Oh,
this is
that's
the
12.
12.
That's extra 12.
Yeah, evidence.
Okay, there you go.
They've even changed the packaging and made it like a metallic purple, which I find alluring.
Well, that's Cadbury got it right, mate. They got it right.
Cadbury's purple.
Yeah.
They
actually did
patented that purple, right?
Must have.
Maybe we should get
Yeah.
in quick. What can we patent? What's black? Can we get black? Or is that taken?
Oh, actually,
Well-
didn't they do a new black? New.
Orange is a new black, isn't it?
Well, it's so black you can't see it.
Ah,
So
yes.
there is a.
invisible black.
Here you go.
What's that called? It's called Vanta.
Yeah, there you go.
Vanta
I
Black.
would have said
or
that was
something
orange.
like
So
that.
black is the new orange.
And I was going to say orange because if you want to get onto it now, there's how massive Australian ice hockey is and how massive it could be. Well, there's a team, the Southeast Melbourne Mustangs, and apparently their fans bleed orange. That's their slogan. So maybe we can get a variety of orange before Australian ice hockey blows up to the huge industry that it's bound to
bound
be.
to be.
And we'll just get we'll get a whole heap of oranges, and then we'll monopolise the oranges. And then when ice hockey in Melbourne takes off, we'll have the orange, the PSM
the orange.
colour of the orange that their fans are going to
Or
bleed.
we can do
and every
some,
time they bleed orange, we'll get royalties.
Yeah, okay.
And we
There you
should
go.
start buying up these bloody web pages. What do you call them? The domains of
Domain names.
The domain names, yeah. Ice Hockey Melbourne, Ice Hockey Australia, Ice Hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's
Ice
obviously
hockey is
it's
the new
like
orange. Orange is the new ice hockey. Yeah, yeah, true.
buy high, sell low, and coordinate business
in
things.
between.
Shoot for stars.
You know,
Sky's
yeah.
the limit.
Corporate things.
All those things. All right, Sean. Well, we're just getting the wrap-up signal from upstairs in the booth. But thanks for joining us for that segment. We do always love hearing about what you're eating.
Yes, we do.
Yep. No, thanks for giving me the opportunity and the forum to tell you and everybody.
No
It's good.
worries.
Anytime, every time.
Ta-ta on that one.
Thanks, Sean.
This summer, coming to cinemas near you, Tidcon Productions presents Tight Fist 2, The Tightening. Neptune Credence is Dr. Bernard Tightfist in his latest action adventure. Doctor by day, ninja cop mercenary marine by night, and he's got what it takes. Damn you, Tightfist! No, damn you, Chang. Hard man, hard lover.
You're a doctor by day, Tightfist. You used to be a ninja cop mercenary marine, but you don't seem to care anymore.
They're dead! They're all dead! My platoon! Wasn't my fault! Academy Award nominee Neptune Credence is Bernard Tightfist. Tightfist 2, The Tightening.
Yeah, well, I don't want to get too political or
Political.
or like talk about COVID or anything like that, or vax this, vax that.
Fucks you.
Look, I don't care where you are in it. You want to get it, you don't want to get
You
it.
talking to me?
I'm talking to you, okay, and only you,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Let's just say it works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
sure. And there's no side effects. Great.
Works, no side effects.
No side. Great. What if it's not like that, right?
Sure.
Just let's just say, play the percentages. Say it's 50-50.
Yeah,
Say it's
okay.
90-10.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
all the rest.
Yeah.
All the other percentages that I love so dearly.
Yep.
I think it could work in our benefit
If half of them go.
yeah, well, here's the rub. It seems that in entertainment and sort of all your comedy dudes and your musos and everyone that's going to be working in that industry, I know that you're going to be forced to have the vax, right?
Sure.
So that's everyone that we love so dearly, all our comedian friends that we listen to on podcasts and everyone that we admire because of their huge acting abilities.
Yeah.
What if, like, in 5 years they all die, right? And we're the only ones left?
Oh, there's plenty of work to go around then.
Plenty of work to go around. our podcast might shoot up the ranks.
Oh, see we need what you're saying is rather than putting an effort into the podcast, we wait till everyone else dies.
Last man standing syndrome. You know, because there's only 500, 600,000 active podcasts in the world at the moment.
But then last man standing syndrome will be the next pandemic because 50% of the population that survive will suffer from it.
Well, we'll be like in those movies where there's only one political voice.
There can be only one.
Yeah, it's like state-run radio.
Yep.
Because we're the only ones left. But
Pump
I don't
up
know.
the volume.
I just thought that there could be a positive if.
Okay, something to look forward to while this is all going on. Yeah.
And I don't mean to trigger anyone. I just had the thought.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm not saying if I'm pro or anti. I haven't even told you whether or not I've had the bloody.
You've had it yet?
Have I?
I don't know.
Have I?
Have you?
Well, it's not none of your bloody business, is it?
I'll tell you right now. In the break. North,
East,
west.
south.
Is it the news?
No.
Yes. Quite possibly. Man fakes his own kidnapping as excuse not to go to work.
Genius.
These days, just
That is genius.
Just cry COVID.
Oh yeah.
You just go. you know the fake calls that you have to put on your sick voice.
Oh yeah.
Just so that when you call up, hey, HR.
I just I'm not feeling so.
Yeah, no, it's really weird because I was up all night. Yeah, it's just really bothering me.
No, they get you straight away with those phone calls because it's just natural. It's nature to you go, oh, how you going, mate? You just go naturally. Yeah, good. Oh, no, actually.
Oh, that's the catch out.
That's not why I'm calling it.
Yeah, no, good. Before, but now.
I used to love the ones where mum and dad would go to work earlier and we would have to get up like that. They were gone
It's
early.
going to be revealing.
And then you'd go the old, have to call them up to go, oh, I've woken up and I don't feel so flash.
You'd call mum and dad, would ya? What was your school?
I think this is you doing this.
Is it? So you busted me. I remember that, Mum. We all feel like taking a day off from our jobs from time to time.
Oh, don't
Do
we
we?
all? Yeah, I've had
Do we
18
now?
months off.
Do we now? This
Yeah.
must have been.
Pre-COVIDs.
No, this is February 2021. Oh yeah, we're still holding on to the normal world.
Oh, yeah, the yesteryear. The
Yesteryear.
before time.
Yeah. One man landed in hot water after faking his own kidnapping to avoid going to work.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's bloody a good idea. Who's this at the door? Good eye. Press that bloody thing, are you?
Nah, fuck no, mate. On the
we-
afternoon of February 10th, yesteryear,
Yeah.
police in Coolidge, Arizona received an emergency call about a man lying on the side of the road with his hands tied behind his back. He's gone all in.
Yeah, he sure has.
A police car was dispatched and soon reported that they had indeed found a young man who appeared to have been bound and abandoned on the side of the road. The quote-unquote victim, identified as Brandon Souls, 19.
Yeah. Didn't think that one through there, did
Told
you, mate?
police that he'd been kidnapped by two masked men. This is definitely in the old world because they would have gone, fuck, that's everyone.
Everyone's wearing a bloody mask.
We're two masked men.
Was it us, Sanj?
Yeah, it looked like you.
Yeah, we got him.
We got him, Sarge. Who first hit him on the head, knocking him unconscious, drove him around, dumped him where police found him, and it was all a farce.
Well, he hasn't thought this one through.
Where do you live? Right there. Yeah, they dropped me home.
So we're going to need you to come down to the station and give a detailed report. That usually takes 4 to 5 hours.
Fuck. Shit.
Yeah.
And
And then what kind of car was it that you got thrown into? Black.
a Holden Mystique? Yeah. But then do you get charged for that?
Oh, I think they throw the bloody book at you for that. You can't
Oh,
be-
do you get
yeah,
a book
you can't
thrown
be-
at you? What book?
Well, you get
1984?
your they get served your bloody walking papers at work for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
do they dub on ya?
Well, they don't bring us into this one. Just trying to get your day off, and
Yeah.
you'd have just called up
Do you reckon you
human
could-
resources and go, I'm not feeling up to the best of my
Yeah,
abilities.
okay, I didn't do it. But you reckon you boys could write me up a certificate to say that it did? So I can get off me bloody shift?
It's not a sick note.
No.
Reporting a crime. But you got to love the gusto of a 19-year-old trying to get out of work.
Well, he's a man of the future because you don't want to go to the doctor and fake sickness because then you're looking down the barrel of a 2-week break and things stuck up your jersey and anal swabs
Mandatory
and-
swabs.
Yeah, phone calls every day and knocks on
Yeah.
the bloody door, random. So how do you get the work certificate these days, or do you just call up and
just go
it's
to
all
Chemist, I think they're
take
talking
your word
about
for
it.
it? Really?
Yeah, they've been talking about that. You can go to a chemist for a bloody sick papers.
Sick pass, hall pass.
I'll go
well.
I'll go to my local stashed away chemist that doesn't ask you for all your ID when you buy a Ventolin.
Oh,
just, you
doesn't
can just
he?
walk in and go, can I please have a Ventolin?
there you go,
Yeah,
fuck
here's
off.
one. Do you know how to use it? Yeah. I'm a 43-year-old man. I know how to fucking use a
Yeah,
Ventolin.
yeah.
Stick it in my
Yeah.
mouth. And go. So this is what you do,
I
right?
don't know. Sometimes.
You put it to your mouth and you breathe out and you press it 9 times.
Yeah,
Is that how it works?
Yeah, is that
Is
how
that how it works?
Yeah, well, I sit there and I gush the whole thing into my. Good friend of ours got my Ventolin and went, oh, let's see if you can actually get anything out of this. If we just do it. He went gush 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 and then pulled the Ventolin away from his mouth and got a little bit of
Permanent frostbite.
frostbite from the pressurized
Coldness.
of the
Ventolin.
correct. Thank you.
I always like finishing
Still got it.
your sandwiches.
Oh, we did it.
Oh, it's a bit disappointing to finish it, but I've got to get home and do me regulars.
Yeah,
and,
sooner or later you got to go
necessaries.
back to your necessaries.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Because the fire's probably going out by now.
Well,
You
I
have
did
go
say to
stop that fire.
Cass, make sure you keep it stoked.
And we'll kill you to fucking walk the dogs once in a while. You can take it up with her later.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for listening to the Steez. I'm Timmy Taco.
Yes, and I'm Jezbot.
Yeah, right.
What
yeah.
he said.
Yeah, right. Okay, cool. Catch you later.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, right.
right.
Yeah, see ya.
See ya.